So the whole idea of this bass was to make it like a hybrid upright electric type thing, and it worked. It was working and stuff, and I had the neck was pretty similar to an upright neck, but just holding it like the guitar just wasn't working right. So then I tried planing the neck down a little bit to make it a little bit more like a bass guitar neck and less like an upright neck, and it just sort of like sucks that way. So I'm gonna do some I think dramatic reshaping of this neck to just make it more like a fretless bass guitar, but then still have it fit, you know, and everything. So wish me luck. Alright, so I got a confession to make. I was never going to sell this one. I'm keeping this one. This is sort of my little idea. I always wanted to make a bass guitar, upright bass hybrid type thing. I have a lot of things I want to make. Someday I'll get to them. So I found this fingerboard in the back room. It was an old upright bass fingerboard that I had cut part of it off. I don't even know where it came from. I was just pretty psyched to find it. So it's a real nice old piece of ebony. Figured, here we go. Started with keeping it as much like an upright bass fingerboard as I could, sort of halfway between the radius of a guitar and a double bass, and it just wasn't working. It was too heavy. It just doesn't lend itself to be played this direction. So a lot of finessing and shaping, and I got it down to where it's almost just a bass guitar neck, but still has some hints of upright bass to it. The setup is upright bass, and so it works pretty good. Pretty happy with that. The body is all chestnut, left over from the monolith build I did a few months ago. It's this 4-foot square coffee table that's up in Massachusetts now. These are all pieces left over from that. Like this knot made the, you know, this one piece kind of unusable. Like I think when I bought the wood, I didn't even have to pay for that part of it because of the hole. Like they just give that to you, you know. And it's this beautiful now focal point of this instrument. So I made like an arch top type hollow body. I carved it all out with an angle grinder. Neck's all chestnut. I have a truss rod in there that costs about $5, but it's actually I think it was $9. But it's not even necessary because this piece of ebony is never going to bend. The tuners cost about $20. This is off my bass guitar, my shop bass that has that red record on it. At first I had made this one out of some steel and a hinge and ironwood as a string holder, and it was ugly. It didn't really work right, and I had this bridge with it. But I ended up just ripping this off that bass, and so that was like a $10, $15 item. So we're like $40, $30, $40 in materials on this, and the rest is just like free. This is an old piece of scrap ironwood I had laying around. It was like a sample I got or something. I don't even know. And that's about it. The one thing you'll notice that's conspicuously missing is conspicuous. The one thing you'll notice that's missing is there's no pickup on it. I've always wanted to make my own pickups. I have some plans to do that. I figure this would be my first bass to make a pickup on. Hopefully that video will be coming soon. And I'm also going to put like a piezo in there, I think, like something underneath the bridge like you would have on an upright bass. Some type of vibration pickup. Just to get that tone out of it too. But I wanted to keep this thing as simple and woody as possible like it is now. So, sorry it's not for sale. Got a couple buzzes in there still. But I'm going to let the bass sit for a while before I do anything about them. And let the string tension, see what happens. Sometimes they just go away on their own. Thanks.